The Chairman, House Committee on Disability, Honorable Bashiru Daudu, has declared support of the committee for full implementation of the Persons with Disabilities PWD Act. Daudu made the pledge on Monday at a meeting of Children with Disabilities and Disability Act 2018, which was titled Every Child, Every Right. According to him, there are still issues of discrimination against PWD and plans are ongoing to enact the law for stiffer penalties. The lawmaker acknowledged that there is a huge lacuna in the PWD Act and that amendments alone will not address all the challenges. He added that Child's Rights Act needs to be amended to include the concerns raised by the community.
This is your house. The members of the assembly are your servants. They're not your guests like some people will take sometimes. So I'm really glad that you also expressed your mind and the things that we're going to be able to do for you. We have plans to have an agenda-setting event, which you have more of the clusters, the larger community, where you will tell us what you would like us to do for the next 4 years. No doubt about that. That is going to take place.
The Executive Director, Women and Girls with Albinism Network, Ms. Constance Onyemachi, said children with albinism are first targets of rape and child trafficking. She said those children have difficulties going to schools as they face a series of challenges in classrooms, seeing the board, and sometimes abuse from teachers and other children.
For a person with albinism, we are very prone to skin cancer, and it leads to continuous exposure to the sun. Over time, we begin to have moles, warts, and then, if not checked correctly, it becomes skin cancer. And we know that the health facilities cannot really attend to our needs because chemotherapy is expensive, and at the end, persons with albinism die.
A disability and rights advocate, Job Napoleon, said there is a lacuna between the National Child Act and PWD Act, adding that children with disabilities are excluded in the educational system. Also, parent Julius Osasumwen Eboigbe told the committee she has a child with intellectual disability and it is very difficult and expensive to deal with.
While you were busy giving us a preamble into why we are here, you mentioned some cardinal issues that I think you should be able to put alongside with the National Child Act and the National Disability Act. In between those acts, there is a lacuna, there is a lapses.
Awareness. Our teachers should be educated on special children. They have the right to learn. They have the right to go to school. They have the right to relate with other children. Parents don't allow them to play with their children because they don't know much about them. And look at them, they call them names, they call them all sorts of things. So my daughter, I had to remove her after 3 years in the private school. A friend, I was just one day, I was just going through my phone. I said, let me look for school, special school. Somebody advised me to take her to a special school.